Hello, people of YouTube. My name is Steve Gray, and thank you for watching. Today we are going to be talking about a Rick and Morty short, Summer Meets God, Rick Meets Evil, Rick and Morty Adult Swim. So this is in the anime style. Rick and Morty Genocider, if you're familiar with that clip that they did, I feel like it was roughly about a year ago. I think they did it for Season 4. This is their version of it for Season 5. We have the Gotron in here. We have Jerry becoming God, to my knowledge of the clip. And it is written by the same guy that did Tower of God again. So I know everybody was kind of excited. Oh, Tower of God's a really great anime. Yeah, it's an excellent clip. I'm probably going to need to not review it a few times before I actually fully comprehend it, but we're going to go ahead and do this on the first take here. No edits, because I usually don't edit my videos anyway most of the time unless I sneeze or something. And occasionally I have forgotten to edit out a sneeze. The good news is no more, well, not no more pregnant videos, but I'm not doing a pregnant video this week, so at least you get a little bit of content and not how somebody got pregnant. I started doing those videos. I saw them get popular by Otaku Gains. I wanted to do my own take on them as well. See if it bumped up the subscribers. And the shorter answer is no. No, it is not. Got a couple hundred views out of it, though, on a couple of them. But no, it really hasn't bumped up my subscribers all that much, doing a bunch of shit posting. So anyway, let's talk about this. We'll just call it Summer Meets God. We kind of start off with, I'm going to actually rewind it here. I'm probably not even going to edit this out. But we start off with, like, Summer sleeping and this, like, random robotic entity, god entity, whatever you want to call it, messages her. You know, sees a video of her dancing, falls in love with her, and then meets her, comes up with its own name, Delta, hacks into some boys that she's seen car and drives her away. Yeah, they're just like dating, boyfriend and girlfriend. Somehow it's connected to the Gotron, which is also connected to Jerry. So this is like one Delta, I think, is like one subconscious of this god entity that has multiple, like, different personalities and kind of people fused within it, is the best way, I think, to describe that. And what happens is they want to take back Earth. Evidently, they want to use the Gotron to take back Earth, and Jerry apparently is the perfect person to use his mind to do it, because apparently you have to have a human to control the Gotron, so they take over the human, Jerry, to get a hold of the Gotron, but Jerry just has all these nice little flashbacks of, you know, Summer as a kid, riding the bike, just doing, you know, the standard dad things that you enjoy when you first have a child. I wouldn't know, I don't have kids, but just kind of doing all those stereotypical dad things that make the fathers typically happy. And he ends up breaking out of that, and he ends up controlling the Gotron, pushing this kind of crazy entity that I think is actually like a black hole or something. Rick actually ends up calling it a black hole in the process, and he kind of levels an entire city in the process. And then we don't know if Jerry is actually dead or not. I think he technically is, but then he takes over as Delta. So he is now Delta, and he was hanging out with Summer on this pink four-wheeler at the end, and she was like, I like you better when you were Delta. But I'm pretty sure that's kind of what happened, at least by the standard of it. Meanwhile, you have Rick being super smart in there, talking about how free will, quote-unquote, isn't something that we're born with. It's something that we learn and get entitled to as we grow older, talking about how a spoon is a spoon and also not a spoon at the same time, getting confusing with all of the science stuff, psychological stuff. We get to see the therapist in there at one point in time. Apparently Jerry has been chosen for a program to launch people into space. That was a large part of this as well. Where basically, they're taking everybody that's insufficient and not good at stuff on Earth. They're keeping the people that are good at stuff on Earth, and the people that aren't, they are rounding them up, launching them into space to explore space and colonize other places, because Earth's resources, I guess, are dwindling, and they need to get rid of some people, and you don't have a choice. It's not up to the family, it's not up to the individual. They are forcing your ass in an astronaut suit, and you are going into space, whether you like it or not. So it actually ended up working out for Jerry in the end because he just thought of Summer, and then that helped him end up controlling the Gotron. I think the Gotron ended up blowing up because he appeared to be in like Summer's cell phone again at the end of it as well. And they're creating some sort of Ricktopia place. So Rick is probably still alive. I'm guessing Morty, Beth is as well. Because I don't think Summer has the intelligence, I hate to say it, but I really don't think she has the intelligence to create a city that was as sophisticated as we saw at the end of this. To me, it just seemed like that's something that Rick probably did and something she was managing. Similar to the Gotron episode, where she is kind of managing everything, trying to, help Rick with all of his ideas and get him where he needs to be. So definitely interesting take. I didn't even realize it's been out for like 2 days at this point, probably 3 by the time I'm posting this video. I'm recording this on the 4th, posting it on the 5th because I do my Thursday videos. I plan on going kayaking tomorrow, so probably not going to have time to make a video when I get out of work. So, just do it the day before. And I had something to talk about other than how people got pregnant. So, as I said, no shit posting this week. Sorry, you're not getting your how somebody got pregnant video this week. Ash's mom or Sakura or Summer. Maybe I'll do Beth next, or maybe some other random anime character. But I like doing the fake voices better than the shit posts because I've done both, and I feel like me actually voicing it over is a little more entertaining than me just like cutting a bunch of random clips together from different episodes, trying to get them to say what I want. But that is what it is. But interesting take on this. Honestly, if it was in this style, I think it would be something where it's interesting, but I'd probably have to watch it a couple times to just catch everything. Like, I went back through it before I completely started this in a couple of segments and was just like, okay, this happens here, now I better understand this. I feel like it's something that a lot of people cannot 100% comprehend on the first watch, and that's fine. If you got to watch it a couple times, 2-3 times to fully understand it, that's perfectly understandable. I got the gist of it, but I still want to go back to get some reassurance in the process. And some people may not get it at all, but I don't think, you have to be intelligent to just enjoy what's happening. You see a man fighting for his life because he wants to protect his daughter, protect his family, and that's exactly what he does. And it's kind of heartwarming. It's definitely nice to see Jerry do that. But I think that's probably where we're going to end this. So look forward to My Hero Academia. Should be doing that this coming Saturday. You'll get another Rick and Morty on Monday. That's the schedule right now. Videos are on Thursday, Saturday, and Monday. Those are the 3 days that I do videos. Guitar Channel, if you watch the Guitar Channel, I do 2 videos a week there on Tuesday and Thursday for a total of 5 videos a week. We'll see. The Guitar Channel seems to be doing better, so I may start winding the Anime Channel down if my subscriber count on the Guitar Channel starts to surpass the Anime Channel. Even though I love anime, I enjoy watching anime, but I'm getting to a point where I'm thinking about calling it quits and doing something else, and something else is probably selling a bunch of stuff on eBay, trying to make some extra cashish that way. But anyway, I'll keep doing what I'm doing for right now as long as I continue to enjoy it, as long as I continue to have some free time in order to do it as well. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. While you're down there, if you're new, hit that subscribe button, turn on that notification bell, leave a like, and enjoy the rest of your day. My name is Steve Gray. Thank you for watching, and as always, have a good one.